Today, I'm going to show you how to create highly realistic talking AI avatars that stay fully consistent.
Hey guys, it's my first time in Japan and I'm so excited to be here.
This is the kind of workflow that a lot of influencers are locking behind paid courses, but not today. Everything you see here is going to be completely free in this video. I'll walk you through how to create a strong base model for your character, how to create multiple consistent images of that character, how to bring that character to life using the best lip sync and video generation models. So let's go. Now, something really important. One of the biggest challenges when creating AI avatars and consistently generating high quality content is the number of steps involved. From start to finish, you're constantly jumping between different tools, which breaks your workflow and breaks your consistency. One of the best ways to avoid this is by using WonderNode, where you can have the entire flow in one place. So phase one, let's start with the idea. My goal is to build an AI influencer that represents a brand. If you want to grow an audience using an AI avatar, because honestly, not everyone is great in front of a camera, and more importantly, maybe you don't want to be the bottleneck for all of your own content anymore. So if you want you or your team to be able to create content without relying on yourself all the time, then this is for you. So I'm going to start generating my source image inside of WonderNode. I think your avatar should have the key attributes of the same brand that it is going to represent. But at this stage, I don't have a fully formed idea yet, so I want to explore a few different options. Inside WonderNode, I drag in a text-to-image node and generated multiple images, constantly tweaking my prompt until I got a result that I liked. I chose Nano Banana and a simple 1:1 aspect ratio and a 1K resolution. This image will only serve as our base. Later on, when we want to create production content, we can increase the resolution to 4K. Here is the final prompt that you can screenshot. And honestly, this is the moment where you pause and think, is this AI or is this real? The realism is already there, but we're not done yet. I also want some close-up shots of my avatar. The reason for this is because facial details and skin textures are crucial for consistency. This part is really important. You already have the face of the model, so you want to drag in an image editor node. Now here you will need to readjust your aspect ratio to 9:16, which is the vertical format that is commonly used in social media. And you want to remember to choose the 4K for better results. Okay, so you put your character sheet photo as a reference and you connect that to the image input of the node. You will adjust the prompt so it gives you a close-up of this model. And here is the adjusted close-up prompt. Now we do the same, drag another image editor node, set your aspect ratio and choose 4K. To get the wide image, you will adjust the prompt again to get the wide angle. And here is the adjusted prompt for the wide angle. Now with that, we generated a character sheet, a close-up, and a wide angle shot, and a much better understanding of the character's facial structure. This completes phase one. Now phase two. Let's level this up. In phase two, we're going to continue using Nano Banana Pro again inside WonderNode to build the full character. What I want is casual lifestyle images like selfies, street photography, everyday moments, and I also want some high-end studio images for campaigns. Very important always to connect your images to the nodes in the correct place or else it won't work. Now, instead of using the data set of the model, we will change the image reference for the close-up. This means that you will use one of the close-up images we generated and we will again drag an image editor node next to it and we will create the images. Now here I want a cooking selfie, a travel photo, and a fashion promo image. The prompts are actually really simple. For example, I can just say a POV selfie of a woman cooking in her kitchen and hit run. I can have a holiday image. We can also create high-end e-commerce or campaign images. Change the aspect ratio, use some professional lighting prompt. And there we go. At this point, we have a complete data set. Now look at these results. Her cooking in the kitchen, walking in the street, being in the studio. I don't think anybody can tell that these are not real influencer images. And this is going to give us a fantastic base for the next step. By the way, help me name her in the comments. And that's it for phase 2. Now for phase 3. Here, we're going to bring her to life using lip sync and video generation. For lip sync, I have a trick, which is how we're able to get such good results. I do her body and mouth animation first, and then I add the voiceover on top. I know this sounds a little confusing, but I will show you how to do it, and it will give us the best results. I will open a image to video node, and I will connect the desired image to the node. I will tell it how I want her to be moving as she speaks, her hand gestures, her body gestures, and everything, and I will click run. Then the step that ties everything together is this one. For the voiceover, I usually use Pixverse or Infinite Talks. Drag a new lip sync node, connect the video, add your audio. If you want a consistent voice, you can create one or use something like 11 Labs, which you can integrate here. Connect everything and hit run. And yeah, this is where it gets crazy. This way you have complete control over the way your AI avatar moves and speaks just with this simple hack. So let's recap. We generated a strong source image with Nano Banana Pro. We built variations with Nano Banana Pro and the image editor node in WonderNode. And we brought the character to life using video generation and lip sync. This entire workflow takes about 20 minutes, and you saw it all today in a quick video. Comment workflow and I will send you the exact workflow that I built for this tutorial. And if this helped you, support the channel, like, subscribe, and tell us what you want to learn next. And I'll leave you with this. AI often feels overwhelming because a lot of the tools are not built for the way that creators actually work. But with the right setup, it becomes simple, structured, and scalable. That's how you grow, one small step at a time.